Hello, it is Baldy Chris once again, and this is now time for episode 73 of Enter the Gungeon Unloaded. And as ever, I'm looking for companion shrines, or the companion shrine if you prefer, and also on a far less important level, GGs, which are the birds. So we'll get in the Gungeon and see what we're going to get. Okay. That was unfortunate. Didn't actually realise I'd killed the shotgunkin, the more dangerous of the enemies in that room, and then got hit by bulletkin. Hopefully we'll be able to pull that back. So yeah, why am I looking for the companion shrine? Fairly straightforward really, working through from initially a completely clean save file, having fully completed the game previously on my original save file. So yeah, that was Unloaded, the reason behind the name. It was quite unusual going back to, completely from scratch. And I didn't really know how far I was going to be able to get with it or how quick I was going to be able to do it, but I'm now only one item away from having the finished gun unlocked a second time, and that item is the turkey, and the turkey is unlocked by using the companion shrine twice. I'm not sure I've used it at all. But it has not shown up for quite a long time. I mean, since the point where I got to being able to tick off what I've got left to actually get unlocked, I haven't seen a companion shrine in that time. Whether I've seen one previously and used it or not, I don't know. I'm hoping so, because they're just not coming along very often. And it'd be nice to... Whoops. Be nice to stop walking into bulletkin attacks. Yes, it would be nice to get the finished gun unlocked again, and then do an episode where we actually get to showcase the finished gun. But the shrines are being very, very stubborn about appearing or not appearing. Go away, grenades. Okay, that room seems to take a while. I even got the trophy for killing things with chandeliers, so I don't need to do that anymore. But I still quite like using the chandeliers. There we are. There's a GG. There's 3 of them in fact. So that hunting quest is close to finished. Like I say, not really super important. Because I've already completed the main hunting quests now, it's just random ones that will generate a small amount of hegemony credits. And in general, for hegemony credits I don't have a great deal of need for right about now. And I've got hundreds of them as well. Do I want any of these things? Can I afford any of these things? The Abyssal Tentacle would be quite good with the Gunslinger, actually. As is often the case, it's probably going to be a question of working out what resources I've actually got available and how best to use them. So have we had both chest rooms yet? Just one, which is a blue chest. So I haven't had a key drop yet, or a key kin, or anything like that. And it's very low quality chests that we're getting here. Okay. Don't want the Derringer. Gun Friendship might be useful. Not that great with just the start pistol. Can't afford Abyssal Tentacle. Not going to come close to affording Abyssal Tentacle. Do I want the Oubliette? Do I want to just try attacking the boss with a start pistol and seeing what weapon we get dropped at the end? It will be a weapon drop, since I've not picked up a weapon yet. Oh, no master round. This run is not going brilliantly, I have to say. Right, easier when the first one's dead. And a second hit as well, because why not? Nearly got a third there as well. Can you just be dead, please? It'd help if I actually shot at him, of course. There we are. Not a command performance. Have replenished health and added an armour to how we started the floor. And got a gun I don't like. Don't care for the Derringer either, so I'm not going to bother buying that. It's 28 and 25, more than 50, so I can't even afford a second bloody key. Oh, this is outrageous. Right, I'm just going to open both the chests and hope something halfway decent comes out of them. Thought I saw something on the map that I'd missed. Don't think so. Could look for secret rooms before I open the chests. I'm assuming when those things hit the wall, it does damage. It's the only thing I've got that might be able to show a crack in the wall. Well, I didn't actually mean to destroy that chest. That's a pain in the arse. I'll pick it up. Not that it's actually any use, but pick it up. Don't know whether to just junk this one and go to the Oubliette now. Oh, we've got a key back, we can go to the Oubliette. Ammo capacity up on weapons I don't give a shit about. Excellent. Right. No secret room there. Got one. It's taking the piss out of me. Right, anyway, can't buy anything else in the shop, I'm pretty certain. Wouldn't have minded the plague pistol of the things that was there. That were there, rather. Let's just go to the oubliette and see if we can't get something fairly useless weapon. It sort of seems like it ought to be a good weapon, because it seems to fire a lot of stuff. But just, yeah, it's not. Great. Oh, I think I'm just going to carry on using the slinger. It's more rapid firing, it's more accurate. It seems to do, well, have a better DPS if not better damage. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Right, great, I can top up the ammo on my shitty weapon that I don't want to use. I need a key for the old crest as well. I don't think I'm going to prioritise using that. If I get another key, I'll pick it up, why not? But I've got 2 keys at the moment, which is enough to open both the chests on the floor. So I'm probably going to open the chests on the floor rather than get the old crest. Yeah, the old crest would get us into the Abbey potentially, there's no guarantees of reaching it. And the Abbey's a tricky floor, and in particular a tricky boss, so at the minute I don't think we're terribly well set up to be taking it on in any case. Is that hot lead? No battery bullets. Feels like it ought to do a lot of damage, but never seems to. So anyway, battery bullets is going to be pretty useful. It's an accuracy up, and gunslinger's already quite accurate, I think. And it also charges up the bullets with electricity as well, so do a little bit more damage on top of just what the basic projectile does. Blue chest, I said I was going to open them, didn't I? Yeah, let's open them. Don't really remember much about the trank gun. It's slow. So it looks like the first shot off the trank gun slows down whatever enemy it's hitting, which is a pretty useful feature, because them being slow also slows the rate at which they fire. So yeah, not a super favourite one. Got a mirror chest here. Oh, it's a red one. So we're going to get some curse from opening this, but it doesn't need a key, and it's a red chest. So we'll have it. Okay, I don't really use the cobalt hammer terribly much either. Okay, well it's not rainbow mode, so I think it's probably worth clearing the floor out first of all. Let's open up that second chest. Oh, extra health. Definitely helpful. Don't know if there's a difference between charging this weapon up and just rapid firing it. I presume there must be. Oh, that charged a lot more than I thought it was going to. Didn't know it did that. It appears to have got several stages of charging. You can rapid fire it, charge it up a little bit, or charge it up for something akin to the little bomber effect, I suppose. Pretty wild fire, isn't there? Yeah, there's a very wide spread on that. Found a secret room though. Yeah, got a key. Oh, so that's bionic leg for increased movement speed. That's alright. Don't want portable turret. Half tempted to get rid of the shotgun shell thing. Probably more than half tempted actually. Though its ammo is full. Screw it, get rid of it. And then the trank gun as well, which it was okay, but that's the rattler, isn't it? Snake wrapped shotgun. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's the hunt quest complete. Yeah, as a shotgun weapon goes, it shoots pretty quickly. It's got a very long range and minimal spread on it, so that's quite good. Right, let's see what we're going to use on the boss. Try using some charged up shots on the cobalt hammer. Sort of struggling to see what the major spread would actually do as a benefit. You'd have to be thoroughly enclosed for that to be helpful, I think. Fucker got me. It was pretty slow firing, but oh, it's empty as well. In fact, lobbed the gun itself at him. What we got left? The rattler. guess I've discovered how the charging up effect works on it. I think it might drain ammo a bit faster than single shots would. Wasn't paying close enough attention. Right, let's refill it anyway. A whole 1 hegemony credit. Woo! Right, I think I will take the old crest because I've got a key. Let's see if we can't actually manage to get that where it needs to be. Where's the bloody exit gone? Why am I not seeing that? There it is. Might actually keep an eye on the ammo for this as well. Yes, that fires 3 at once. So far so good. Got some nurses, not that I need them yet. Got a mini boss which I'll be avoiding while I'm holding the old crest, because it'll almost certainly hit me. That was slightly lucky. Doing quite well for key drops overall. And could this be where the altar room comes off? Yes it is. Oh no it's not. But also yes it is. So don't actually get to open up the secret floor all that often because it is quite difficult to keep the old crest intact. Oh, you've got some nice stuff there, Goopton. I'd also quite like to buy the rat key if I can. So we'll clear the floor and see what the overall currency situation is. Yeah, the Rattler is doing pretty solid work. So even if I'm not getting them with the actual shots, the poison effect's also pretty valuable. Right, okay, well we're going to have to go past Fusilier. Said he'd hit me. Yeah, twice in fact. Right, is that a mimic? Doesn't seem to be. A snowballer can be pretty useful. I never used to rate it, but maybe it's just using it with the gunslinger. But the freezing effects are very helpful. Okay, probably won't be buying a key, but I'm used to this firing quite a bit faster than this. Sure why this is doing what it's doing. So it's not synergizing with anything in particular that I'm holding. So yeah, it must just be the way it works with the gunslinger then. But like I say, freezing effects are very useful. Yeah, it must be that I'm just remembering it from use with other characters where it does fire pretty rapidly. But again, the freezing effects are quite good. Now that's a mimic. Oh, I thought it had died. It was just frozen. Heavy bullets, so that's going to slow this rate of fire down even more. It's already quite slow, or not the rate of fire, the speed of the bullets themselves. But do more damage. Whoa, you sneaky little bastard. And I'm quite happy to get additional damage perks, that's absolutely fine by me. Right, so be a weapon in this blue chest. Can't really remember if the triple crossbow is much cop or not. Appears to have got some kind of slowing effect on it. It's pretty effective here actually. I like that she's going really slow when she's underwater as well. Yeah, that actually did seem to be pretty effective. So now I can slow down time with the aged bell. Never really used that terribly often. It was quite good from what I recall. Okay, can I afford anything here? Don't particularly want that. or that. Where was Gupton? There he is over there. What does he have? Cannot afford that, annoyingly. Potion of lead skin isn't active. Can't remember if poison vial is. Probably is, it looks the same. So unfortunately I can't have any of his stuff. Don't really need to make use of the nurses. Have a bit of a look for secret rooms. Wouldn't really have been expecting to see one there. Okay, certainly not obvious if it's there. Don't think we've got it there either. So I guess we'll just head off to the Abbey and see what we get there. Plenty of keys for the Abbey at least. Okay, I think I'll use the snowballer as the default weapon, or the room clearer. And yeah, it's doing sound work so far. Got pretty heavy knockback on it. Tricking me into thinking things are dead when they're just frozen and have been catapulted away. But it is killing them, and it's stopping them firing at me, so I'm all okay with that. It's quite handy to freeze a lead maiden with the doors open, leaves it very vulnerable, and stops it firing. Definitely doing alright for keys. Certainly wouldn't be averse to freezing those little bastards, because they're a bit too good at evasive tactics ordinarily. Well, as and when we see some chests, we know we're going to be able to open them. Well, I got hit. Didn't really see why, but not to worry. First hit in a while, can live with that. Haven't noticed any cracks in walls yet. Apart from that one. Now, is that chest moving again? It is. Hello, Mimic. so no key required. Bit of armour, machine pistol. What's in here? Refunded the blank. And some spare health, which is no bad thing, because fair chance of needing it by the end of this level. Had that been just a heart, I'd have been annoyed at wasting the blank, but getting the blank refunded is a nice touch. Seriously, why aren't you dead, you little shit? And I didn't actually mean to be using the machine pistol, even though I just picked it up. I should have realised that that would happen. Carry on with the snowballer. Galactic Medal of Valor would be nice to have, I think. Can't remember exactly what it does, but I think at the very least it gives you increased damage against bosses. Okay, so there should also be another secret room somewhere on the floor as well, because Brother Allburn lives down here. And it wasn't Brother Allburn that we found in the first secret room, so... Annoyingly, you can't push this guy into the pits. And a jammed gun nut would be a prime candidate for shoving into a lava pit as far as I'm concerned. Still, freezing the jammed gun nut did almost as good a job as pitting it. That's cracking, right? It is. Hello, Brother Allburn. It is an acronym, but you'd have let me have the chest, irrespective of my response there. That's not bad. So we've got ghost bullets, which hopefully will help. Well, in most things, it might not be so good with bosses if the shots go through. And then amulets, which help with blank effects as well, so quite pleasing. A green chest, which we've got a key for. And I think that adds the total damage of all my guns together, or at least the number of guns I've got improves my overall damage, so that's very good. And this might be the boss fight, or it should be fairly soon at least. ghost bullets here seem to be effectively pushing the enemy back all the time rather than actually travelling through it. So that is quite good. Presumably it means they're sort of doing damage at each point of contact, with effectively many points of contact going on. Actually, they might be going through here. He's not getting knocked back. He is getting slightly slowed down though, so the freezing effects are still working. Well, he did get frozen. Stop being on fire. This is one of the reasons I'm wary about this floor, is this boss just has such a huge amount of HP. I completely forgot to use the aged bell. That would have been helpful, wouldn't it? Table tech money could be helpful. In fact, will be helpful. Polaris isn't a bad gun. Once it's leveled up, I'm not very good at keeping it leveled up, unfortunately. Right, I need a quick wee. I shall be back as soon as possible. Okay, sorry about that. Here we are, back again. Might have a quick look for tables to flip and get some dosh. Probably still use the snowballer as my go-to weapon here. Getting a pretty decent amount of the table tech there. So I will buy that. and double check exactly what it is that it does. Significantly increases damage dealt to powerful foes, yeah, i.e. bosses. So I really should have picked it up before I went into the boss fight. Assuming I had the right amount of money. 126 for that, that's a lot. I mean, it's a halfway decent weapon, but each of the blades actually doesn't seem to do that much damage. I mean, you stand a very good chance of hitting things with it, but I'm not sure the actual damage the projectiles do is that great. Well, that one wasn't too lucrative. That didn't give any money. That's an outrage. No, didn't think tipping those would count as a table flip. But I tried it anyway. The coffins should count. I certainly flipped them all, so they must have counted as tables, but it didn't give me any dosh for it. And we've had the 2 secret rooms here, haven't we? Yes, we have. So, yeah, basically done on the floor then, I'm pretty sure. Yep. All topped up on health. Didn't actually get any new keys on that floor, I don't think, anyway. I know I had 6 at one point, it might have been 6 on entering that floor. Sorry, 6 at some point on that floor. So yeah, no building up of keys, but I thought that was going to hit the pillar. There are the rats, I see them. And there's the hatch as well. Definitely happy with an extra blank. Got a little lucky there, something spawned in behind me and I didn't really realise straight away, but slight problem with this gun is that I'm now skidding around on ice. Yeah, getting sort of a mixed bag of effects with the ghost bullets. I think it's useful on the most part. Been forgetting to flip tables, or maybe there just haven't been tables. Yeah, no tables here. Right, no mimic. So that'll effectively give us health if we have to start destroying chests. Not super useful really. It's not awful, but it isn't something I make a point of choosing. Oh, what was I thinking? Definitely missed a few tables there. Didn't generate that much cash considering the sheer number of tables. So let me get quite low on ammo, then get me a full refill. In the very next room gave me another ammo refill. Right, I've got the key, let's just open it. I think the water effect from this, well, from the snowballer would have done good work in putting out the fuse. I can't tell if that wall's cracking. It was. Okay, not a mimic. I need one key for the rat hatch, so I'm okay to open that. And that is a weapon, I think. Oh no, it's not. I thought that was the life orb. And number of weapons would be, yeah, the more weapons the better, because I've got unity, so the overall damage is cumulative in some way. Not sure exactly what way. Presumably it can't be the total damage from each weapon put together, because otherwise this would just be absolutely ripping some things apart. And, you know, it's doing good damage, but it's not absolutely tearing them apart. It'd be one shot in everything if it was literally every bit of damage added together, so it must be extra points of damage per weapon held. Right, well, let's see if we can. Not always possible. Easy enough that time. So I've got another gun. It's not a bad one actually. Again, still. Okay, one of my perennial problems there, the controller ran out of battery. Thankfully it wasn't a particularly critical moment, so apologies for the stream interruption, but at least I'm not dead. Right, what else is still alive in here? Those bloody cannon trains are so annoying. It's the best of my knowledge, unkillable. Just have to wait till everything else in the room is gone. Nearly messed up that dodge roll there. Oops. Okay, well, unfortunate to take a hit there, but it's the shop and there is surplus health, so I can top back up. I've got enough to buy the heroin, so I'm going to. Not that I particularly like it, but it's one more gun, so that's some more damage. However exactly that mechanism works. And I need to have at least 2 blanks left at the end of this boss fight as well. Right, let's see how we get on. Well, we're in bollocks getting the master round by pinning myself in a doorway. Just, you know, for a change, because I've never done that thousands of times before. It's annoying because I started shooting with the snowballer when I went into this fight and it didn't seem to do any noticeable freeze effects, and then that is when I got caught with the well, just got caught, got hit, and then when I switched back to the snowballer it was doing lots of freezing effects and made it quite a lot easier. So that's definitely unfortunate. Right. Okay, well, we've got a good array of weaponry, all of which is great news for the old Unity. And I've got enough blanks to be looking for secret rooms. Don't think we found any yet on this floor. Doesn't seem to be any there. No, tell a lie, we did find one. Right, okay. Don't suppose we've got anything left that I can actually afford to buy. I can't even afford a key. I've got 3 keys anyway. Well, 2 after opening this hatch. Forgot to use the aged bell in the boss fight as well. Fucking hell, I am so forgetful with this game. The aged bell would have been really helpful. So I think the hardest, but one of the hardest bits of Cannonball Rog is right at the very start, is just avoiding his opening attack. Whereas if you can just freeze him with the aged bell, even if it's only for a few seconds, you can get yourself to a much more advantageous part of the room. Make a bit of distance between you and him, and yeah, just plug away. Oh well. I'm hoping we're fairly well set for the rat fight here. Might need a different weapon for room clearing. In case I get swarmed, because this isn't really fast firing enough for the swarms. Don't think it is anyway. We'll find out. Okay, that's 2 to the right, back to the left. Well, the snowballer is working just fine here, though we haven't actually been swarmed yet. Extra chest, very nice. Let's not forget to flip the tables as well. Extra blank will definitely come in handy. Amulet of the Pit Lord is not as useful as other things. I've lost track of where I've been and gone now. I think I've come down, so I need to move across to the left, I think. Yeah. Okay, let's refill the health, and presumably all my weapons must be at full health for the time being. Oh, my evolver is evolving, even though I'm not actually using it as my active weapon. Okay, right, let's go. I am going to use the Aged Bell this time, probably. There would have been a good opportunity. Oh yeah, it was. It's slow. Okay with that. So yeah, this weapon with the Unity is seemingly his sales, isn't it? So I don't like the mech phase of the rat, but if I'm freezing him enough to stop him doing attacks, then he's definitely a lot less of a big fucker, rather. Just need to stop being on fire. There we are, didn't he? Well, that was annoying. Holy shit, I beat him! This does not happen very often. That is only the third time I've ever done it. So that's quite pleasing. Weirdly, he dropped one of his own rat chest items. He's dropped the Elementala down there. So, I mean, if this wasn't a good run already, going pretty well now. Oh, do I want a shield or do I want the aged bell? I don't know. The aged bell has done a synergy. So, sorry, no, the shield has done a synergy. Oh, that's slower enemy bullets, isn't it? Yes, it is. Happy with that. So we've got more armour here. In fact, armour every floor. RC rocket and void core cannon, I think. And the Elementala. So we've got a nice stack of weapons now. Which, with the Unity, is all very, very good news indeed. Something about taking off my mask. Get in the pit, you little shit. So, pity you can't keep the aged bell, particularly as I might actually get the resourceful sack on the next bit, which would allow me to carry more than one active item. Not to worry. Are there any mimics here? Nope. Okay, well hopefully we won't pick the Elementala out of a chest, because while ordinarily I would quite like that, it's not really going to be super useful to have two of them. So we've got the resourceful sack, so I can have more than one active. Rat boots, okay, those are probably... Oh, I've become the rat again. With only 2 items. I thought you had to have all 4 items for that to happen, but it would appear I'm mistaken. So yeah, those are probably the 2 items I'd want out of the chests least of all, ordinarily, but I've already got the Elementala, so that's okay. And partially eaten cheese would have been very handy, but again, it's an active item, so unless I'd also got the resourceful sack, it wouldn't have been much cop. Punt him about a little bit more, because he deserves it. Could feed into a snake down here. Actually I couldn't, because I've used the keys for other things. I could go to the 5th floor if I'd saved a key, but why would you go to the 5th floor when you can just go to the 4th floor? So, off to the 4th floor. So, I'm definitely no speed runner, am I? So we're just coming up to an hour and 12, and I've done 6 floors. So what's that? Yeah, about 12 minutes per floor. That is about what I average on this game. I never really pay very close attention to it, but... Oh dear. Don't like it when they throw things back at me. It's just unacceptable. No, somebody's still alive over there. Or was. So yeah, I'm probably just going to use the Elementala for the rest of the run, really. Infinite ammo. Essentially a freezing effect like the Snowballer. A cheesing effect rather than a freezing effect, but much the same. Actually, I probably could have left the ammo on the floor, couldn't I? Because stuff should now not be taken away from me. I could try putting that to the test, I suppose, but... Okay, I'm going to leave that ammo there. And presumably it should still be there when I come back to it next. So I've got the wrap boots, didn't I? So I can actually walk across this gap if I want. Sod off, spider, you're very annoying. There we are. Ammo all happily left exactly where I left it. So yeah, I now don't need to worry about leaving things down. I mean, it's probably not super useful because I can't see why I would leave many things down. Ammo is probably the most obvious one to leave since I'm using an infinite ammo weapon. So leaving it isn't really beneficial because I'm hardly going to be coming back to it. I suppose I might use something different for the boss fights. Although a weapon that does freezing and cumulative damage, or the combined damage of all my weapons, I think is probably quite a good shout for a boss weapon as well. Oops. So yeah, this run is going pretty well, I think. Would be nice to get some companion shrines though. I saw a cat go this way, I saw it. I don't know if there were tables in that room or not. If there were, they've been destroyed. Positively thriving bellow. I'm going to take the vertebrae because it's more damage, so might as well. As I said earlier, I don't know the exact mechanics of it, but more guns, more damage is basically how it works, and I'm alright with that. I've also got the Medal of Valor, haven't I, which deals extra damage to bosses, which I've managed to forget about. Oh dear, I've cheesed death. Making him a little bit impotent. Yeah, what have we got? Give me another weapon. That's not a weapon, and I don't like it. So, no, thank you. Mind you, I can leave it there, it's not going to get taken. So it has its uses at times. Like, had I gone into this chest room first, I could have, well, and had the bloodied scarf, I could have teleported through the locked door. Right, so that's an item. Don't know if this will necessarily be a weapon since that was a synergy chest. It is a weapon. Yeah, extra blank, that's good. Oh, somebody missed some tables. Some quite lucrative tables as well. Who have we got in here? Oh, hello. Well, I don't think the chest teleporter is particularly useful. Skeleton key would be fairly useful, but I won't have very many more chests left to open. Ballot would be an okay thing to have. Increased coolness means increased opportunity to get more drops and stuff, so there's only one key for sale in here. So unless I get another key drop, well, there's basically only one place to get a key drop, isn't there? And that's out of the boss fight. So, and I've already done the chests on this floor, haven't I? Decisions. I'll take the ballot for now, and if I can get the skeleton key, I will. Although chances are it's going to be actually, I'll be able to buy one more key, won't I? Right, who do we have? Oh, it's the wall. He certainly went down quickly. That whole combined damage thing is definitely working out quite nicely. And I think that's orbital bullets, which I don't know is going to be beneficial really, but okay, do I want to buy a key? So unfortunately I'm not going to be able to get that skeleton key. Buying a key would be able to open both the chests on the next floor, for sure. So from that point of view, yeah, might as well. That's not a key. That is the key. And hopefully we'll get enough in the way of various drops or to get keys, and the table set money hopefully will allow us to buy some good shit. I'm gonna flog that to the cell creep. If I can find where he is. Oh, he's up there, isn't he? Chest teleporter I'm not bothered about at all. Right. Have the bloodied scarf. Oh, please have it. Seriously. There's a decent amount of cash for that, I suppose. Have I got any junk? I do not have junk. Amulet of the Pit Lord is a bit useless, so I'll flog that as well. And one of our master rounds. Yeah, I kind of forgot I didn't have junk. However, yeah, Amulet of the Pit Lord only really good, well, literally only good for stopping you taking damage from falling into pits, but I've got the rat boots, which means I can hover over pits for a little bit as well. So I think I can spare it. Seems to have got quite an extension on the battery bullet effect here, possibly caused by the orbital bullets. Yeah, I don't need no stinking ammo. Still don't need ammo. What hit me? Outrageous behaviour. Did walk out over a pit there. I almost feel sorry for some of the enemies here. They're not really standing a chance against this setup. And I'm probably just going to carry on using this against the boss. It was very effective against the wall, so why not? Those orbital bullets are making it very hard to see what I'm doing, but I did kill him. I think I only took one hit. Right. Charmed bow, don't particularly want it, but it's another weapon. Oh, and apparently I now know what's going to be in this chest, which is going to be a Winchester rifle. So yeah, more weapons, all good. More weapons, more damage, more problems for the enemies. Okay, let's see if we can actually have a shrine on this floor, please. Definitely making it hard to see what the hell's going on here. But it is getting the job done. Is that it? Everything dead? It is, yeah. It was genuinely hard to tell there. Whoops, walked straight into something. I've definitely got enough keys for this floor. Don't know if these orbital bullets would show up cracks in the walls for secret rooms. Cheese death just to stop him being a pain in the arse. Yeah, not going to be needing that ammo, thank you. Might as well just go do the dragon fight. Getting the job done, I think. Yep, take that, dragon. Believe that was flawless as well. It was. Okay, and those for Germany credits should follow me. I should have done. Oh no, maybe they don't. Because I've got the old rat synergy thing going on, haven't I? So things stay where I leave them, even if normally they'd be given to me rather than the rat. How peculiar. Yeah, if the orbital bullets do show secret rooms, I haven't noticed it so far. I think it'd be virtually certain to hit the weak spot on a wall, wouldn't you? Very, very hard to see. Like I couldn't see that reappear. Did get the ballot earlier, didn't I? Yes, I did. I haven't really noticed it leading to terribly much more in the way of room drops. Not a mimic. Got another ring. Which I think means we can actually swap items now. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works since I'm the rat, but don't think I've got anything that I'm desperately looking to swap away anyhow. I thought that big guy was dead earlier, but maybe I just froze him. Forgetting I can just cross gaps by walking across them. Oops. And that's one room where that particular thing about being able to walk across gaps is extremely helpful. Okay, not a mimic. And yeah, it's another weapon, isn't it? So it's all good. I was going to say, is that this entire floor now? But we still haven't actually found the blacksmith, so no. Possibly being counterproductive here, because I want that skeleton dead. And I might have frozen it in a state where it doesn't take damage. There we go. Is that it? Is that everybody? That is. So we must be close to the blacksmith. Indeed we are. Right, how much is everything? I'm going to buy the weapons just to up the old overall damage. Don't need a key. Pity I can't buy alpha bullets as well, but probably got enough to be getting on with. Rather smashing her place up, aren't I? Sorry, love. And do you know what? I'm going to do without the bullet that can kill the past for once. Do a 3-phase lich fight, because I don't normally do that. So, why not? Like I say, pity about the alpha bullets, but I've not seen a way that I could get those. There's no cell creep here or anything. No shrines either, of course, but that has been a fairly common plot point for, well, most of the episodes in this series. Oh, that's right. I can just walk, can't I? Right, which way? I'm going to try up first. Just total guesswork as ever. Okay, well I was wondering about the room drops earlier. And then we've got one. Ordinarily getting an ammo drop on bullet hell is pretty useful, but with me using the infinite ammo weapon, it's not quite as helpful as it might be. Get in the pit. And you get in a pit. And you. Everybody into pits. Clearly a shot grub has not got the memo about being in pits. Which is annoying because it's about the worst enemy to have surviving. For that reason. Okay, well I'm going to assume that the bottom exit would loop round, so we go left out here. Something got me, god damn it. Perhaps not terribly surprising, where there's just a lot going on in these rooms. It's very, very hard to see what's happening. Push these things all the way into the pit. A long shove, but didn't actually pit them. Never mind. Put them out of harm's way, so that's the next best thing. Get in the pit. Okay, not the middle exit. Let's try this one. Yeah, if I thought it was hard to tell what was going on before, in a room where you can barely see the other side of it. Certainly a struggle. Try not to destroy that chest. Okay, it's given me a key, which isn't super useful, and the escape rope, which he says works anywhere. I'm not sure how it would work on this floor, because it's supposed to take you to the shop on that floor. And there isn't a shop on this floor, so I'm going to give it a try, just trying to figure out what the hell it does do. Not a great deal. Just move me back a bit. think this is actually the loop section that I've entered, which I didn't want to do. So this one is presumably where I actually wanted to be. Very difficult to see some of those things there. Yeah, I suppose I am getting a fair amount of room drops here. Had some ammo, had some chests, had some keys. Unfortunately, ammo and keys aren't really especially useful just now. Stop doing the poopulon. Finishing with 6 keys in non-rainbow mode is just a silly number. Particularly when you consider there were parts of the game where I was short of keys, like I wanted to get the skeleton key and didn't have enough. And some other part where I had to compromise as well, I think. I can't really remember. Yep, happily cheese the tarnishers. Do not like those one tiny little bit. Should have really cheesed the lead maiden when it was open. There we go. That's a bit better. Still not taking damage, or is it? A little hard to tell whether that shambling round's taking damage or not. Yeah, the agonizer, that was taking damage, that was fairly apparent. Right, okay, so it's the last of the splits. Which way? Let's try this one. Sneaky bastard. Get in the pit. No, that was a dead end. I suspect I'm going to be picking all the incorrect exits. I'm pretty good at doing that. Oh no, this is the right way. Right, okay, 3-phase lich fight, which I haven't done for a little while. And now I'm on to the bit where I don't really know the attack patterns anything like as well. But hoping the cheesing effects are going to carry me through. The cheesing effects, the sheer number of hit points and the number of blanks I've got, I think ought to. We must be doing pretty immense damage with this cheese gun by now, considering the sheer number of other weapons I'm holding. Oh hi JT Lane with your bullshit about big follows, sod off. There we are, a couple of hits there, but yeah, can live with that. Looks like I might have a genuine viewer though, apart from someone who's just spamming me for big follows. So hello to you. More than welcome. Spammers can sort off, genuine viewers, happy to have. Do I know how to deal with this attack? No. So let's just blank it. And there we are. Yeah, I won't claim to be good at the Lich fight, but if you've got decent enough weaponry and enough hit points going on, it becomes a lot easier. So I'll happily take that one, but I'm not about to attribute it to my own skill at all. Okay, so I actually get to see the Gungeon get shot rather than turning into a big sword. Okay, yeah. Happy with that run, apart from the complete lack of shrines that appeared. And specifically, the lack of companion shrine, the one I most want to be seeing in this series, the one that is just the most likely to not show its face. And I did complete a hunting quest, so let's get the hegemony credits and start another one. Agonizer, yeah, that'll take a while. You don't see terribly many of those, but as you can see, with 596 hegemony credits, probably don't really need to be worried about the rate at which I accumulate them anyway. Anyway, I have a supermarket appointment in about 20 minutes, so haven't got time to start another run. So that is the end of that episode, and if you did like what you saw along the way there, then do please follow me on Twitch, and I will gratefully follow you back. And likewise, if you want to head over to YouTube and check out the entirety of this series, and well, quite a few other series that I've done as well, some Gungeon related, some other games too. The username is BaldyChris, and there is a wealth of videos there to choose from, so if you want to subscribe there and like, share, comment and do all that nice stuff, that would be wonderful. So until next time, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.